Good excuse me. I'll try that again. Good evening, guys and girls, and welcome to City Skylines Live. Hopefully it updates. There we go. A winter, I should say a freeze is coming. So basically I'm doing a sandbox map and it's been done on basically it's been done as winter, and I'm just sort of planning a little bit of a runoff, because there's an area I want to use, but I've just basically just put some straight roads out straight away. It is in the chat like always. So yeah. So for anybody watching live, I will be doing 2 live streams tonight. Anybody watching pre-recorded, you can catch that when it releases. So what I wanted to do was I've got quite a few mods in here. I actually will need a snow dump, send the snow plows out, and a road maintenance depot. So I wanted to put that in there, didn't I? Yeah. So if I get rid of that, I could use that, but I don't want to put a double highway connection. So I actually want to use that as a connection rather than. So I did use that connection, didn't I? So I don't want to upgrade. Lo and behold, you're not a dickhead, you put it the wrong way. That's fine, I shall sort it all out in a jiffy. So just spin. Come on, you can normally let me just upgrade and spin around. Normally it lets me do this. So you're the right way. So you're fine. It's just this bit is a bit. It's just this bit being a little bit awkward. It always is that bit under the bridge. So just get rid of that bit a minute. And that bit. So that has now put that like that. So now I've got to work out what this is. It's a 4-lane. It's definitely not an 8-lane road. I don't think it's that actually, is it? I think it is. It's not a highway. It could be. What I could do is actually just. Well, let me do it. It's going to be a bit of a dick to me, this game. Right, so it's you. That's fine. So then what I want to do now is get that. See, I could do like that, like a bridge, but then that's just going to be a little bit awkward to do so. So let's do a curve like that, and just want to get rid of that tree. But these trees are a bit too close to the highway. They kind of ruin the aesthetic look. So rather than actually having highway ramps, what I might actually do here is upgrade these to a 2-lane highway. What I might do is actually just redo these. I didn't mean to bulldoze that. Okay, this could go completely one way or the other now. Let's do that. Actually, let's get rid of that and that. A minute. What was it? 4-lane with sound barrier? Was it? And then let's do a curve. Let's curve you like that. You look a bit odd, but that's fine. And then let's straight up a 2-lane highway with sound barriers to go on like that. That's fine. And then, because I'm going to probably put industry over here, cargo terminals, who knows, I haven't actually decided what I'm going to do with this yet. But, so I'll just leave that as it is. So let's go to I want a runoff. I do want to run that off. You're a national road. What do you do? 2-lane, 2 ways suitable for traffic between areas. National road does not allow zoning next to it. That's fine. So what I might do is actually, I just realised I've not actually got snapping on, but that'll do. So what I'll do is do a small, like, runoff on there, and then a runoff from, oh, that looks a bit odd. I wanted to try and match it up, but that's not going to match up. So if I go from there, you're going at the wrong angle. Don't want you doing that. Just do it again. From there to there. To there. Now that's not how I would like it. So let's go from there to to there. And then from here why are you not straight? Why are you not? Right, start it. Restart this bit again. Right, get rid of that. I'm not going to keep that. Right, let's do a curve highway ramp instead. So let's go like that. And to there. And let's go like that to there. That's reasonable enough. And then just knock these around like so. And then what I'm going to do is run a tiny, where the hell is it? Just run a tiny street off like that, so then I can, which one's it, under this one? You're not going to fit there now. Shit. Okay. Well, you can fit there quite happily. The snow dump just isn't wanting to fit there. So, what I actually could do here then is take away you a minute. Right, let's place the snow dump there. And then, what I will do bulldoze that and that. Normally I wouldn't spend this long faffing around. So then you can go I want you to curve like that. See, now you're not going to go exactly how I want you. Well, let's do that like that actually, and then let's bring you off to about there, and then bring you back to there. This isn't going to look great, but there is a reason why I'll do this in a minute. And then, what did I choose for that road? Was that just a small two-way road, wasn't it? I did that. And then on this other side, what I'm going to do is have a road come off and join there, and then I'm going to have two more snow dumps there, which is fine. And what I wanted to do was bring a single road Did I want a single road? Yeah. Actually, no. This, I know what I'm going to do with that area. That's fine. Let's have this road just come out and stop there. And then that road can go like that. Got an itchy arm. And then you can go down to there, and then you can go to there. So I know what I'm doing there and there and there. So, because it's an unlimited game, like an unlimited I need where are you? There you are. So there's that. So what I might do actually down here is not too far from the snowed up. Place that. I can't remember where I get probably don't need a pumping station just yet. Large water pumping station. So all the water and let's have a look. Okay. That's just a transport line manager mod. So which way is this water actually flowing? Right, so that's flowing that way. And then that one's flowing that way as well. So what I'll do is I'm going to put a couple of let's just say 2 sewage treatments there, and I want a large water pumping station, which I might as well bring didn't think this one through. Let's actually go there and there for these. Right, that's water pumping station taken care of. It was the it's under there. So we have a boiler station which produces heat for the citizens, which obviously I'm going to need to do that. I'm going to need to use the heat at some point. So produces heat for citizens. Good old-fashioned boiler station. Make sure it's connected to upgraded water pipes so it can distribute heat to buildings. And when using geothermal, it's not as effective with fossil fuels, but safe for the environment. Geothermal heating plants pump deep from within the earth. So I'm going to place a geothermal. I'm going to place a boiler there. That's fine. I'm not bothered about that. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to connect up the water pipes first. Let's go from there to there to there to there. Right, so So they're connected, but they won't produce anything I need. Right, so let's build the roads. So I want to do these, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to connect them up. See, actually I don't like how that is. What I'm going to do for this is pull you back. Right, so I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to go up like so. And then there is a way to actually so I'm going to just sort of try something a little different, which is pattern build, essentially. No, you've overlapped. You're not close enough. See, I've never tried to do a pattern build city. I've always just kept to however I felt like it. So I don't want to go. Obviously, I don't want to connect up to roads and. I mean, didn't really want to put it too close to the highway, so that may be commercial. And then just the last bit. Where's the edge? There. So sort of do something like that, but actually sort of upgrade these roads, because they're only 3-lane highways. What I might do is just 6-lane highways. I forgot I can just sort of drag. Some bits I'm actually not going to be able to do, so I might knock it down to a 6-lane highway. Well, what's that? Oh, that's a 4-lane highway. I could do 3-lane highways with sound barriers. I was just thinking sort of transit and everything, just trying to sort of bring them in a bit. I mean, I could have done all this off camera, and that's just gone completely wrong. So what I might actually quickly do is just upgrade these back to normal, like so. And the reason why I put, that'll do for the sound barriers for that bit. The reason why I'm just putting in 3-lane highway for sound barriers, because if you're going to build, obviously, residential, commercial, or whatever near highways, then that's going to produce, you might as well just run this just to now. You know, if you're going to build it, you're going to build by the, obviously you're going to build it to that bit. Let's, I wish I could say my mind works in good ways, but it never does. I'm slightly confused which road I used. It's that one, isn't it? So for now, what you can actually do is I can actually just sort of, don't want to overlap that. Yeah, I can sort of just extend a tiny bit, just sort of pattern it, and see if this was a pre-recorded episode, I could just jump cut all this. Most people are like, well, why are you making pattern build city? You know, I'm only starting to pattern build one area to begin with, just to get things moving. And there's no need for me to put in any sort of public transport yet, as there is nobody in my city. So that's going to be one area. This area I'm going to sort of manually not pattern build, because I need to find out which way the shipping lanes are, which I can't remember which bit it is. That way. Let's go there. Click you and find out which way you're going. So you're going out and around that way. That's fine. You've got a lot of traffic on a minute. So what I might do is, thinking about it, is put a ferry stop somewhere along here and sort of connect them up when I expand a bit more. So for now, what I'm going to do is zone. So I don't want I want to sort of keep that main road clear. So if I do 3 there, then obviously just fill where's the paint tool? Fill that in. Right, if I fill just these 3 in for now. And what I could do now is just take that off. And then just leave the 2, like so. And obviously they didn't get 2, so. And then I could put a bit of commercial in and stuff like that when people move in. So what I need to do is just make sure everything has enough water. So what I'll do is I'm just going to run water pipe along there. Make sure that is connected. Like I said, pattern building is something that I've not done, not used to. I don't need to overlap. Really? You're too far. Might make you small overlap slightly. I'm sort of preparing myself for one of the scenarios that I'm going to do. So everybody's got water. Nobody has electricity yet. We have a nuclear power plant here. For now, I'm going to run power line down to here, and then I'm going to branch power line off. Actually, no, I don't need to. Put a power line there. Not sure if they need power or anything. Right, they have power. That one should have had power, but for some reason power's just not strong enough to get to it. Why are you not operating? Which is weird because you have power. Maybe there's not enough people in the city. We got a flood already. What I might do is actually just get rid of you for now. I'm not sure why that's doing that, but what I need to do as well is I'm probably going to have to get a pumping station then. I can't remember where that is. Let's get a pumping service. Just in case it keeps flooding, water pipe isn't connected. I just have to connect it that way. So that's now operating, that's fine. Yeah, that would explain why. So the boiler won't work because it's not. It doesn't have the can't upgrade to the type. Unless that's already upgraded. It might be upgraded. Yeah, that's fine. So they've got heat and that's fine. I'm not too bothered about that. Snow dumps. Why the bloody hell the snow dumps need power, but that's fine. So right, they need power, and hopefully that should give power to them, which it is. So that's a good thing. It's a good thing about pattern building is the fact that With pattern building, you can do the whole the whole pattern build, right? So the demand for residential is going down, the need for commercial is going up, right? So as you can see, we've got cars coming into the city. I think that was car. It could have been a snowplow. Could have been in pump truck even. I don't know. Might have been a road maintenance vehicle. Who knows? So I actually don't know what happens with the what do you call it? With the snow. Right, so that's a bit of commercial going up. So that's fine, they don't have to walk too far, they can easily get there. And that doesn't bother me that they can do it that way. So I have 192 people moving in and 377 population. So they'll probably start complaining because they needed heat. Maybe, I don't. Let me just. Normally, I think it's heat. They will need due to the temperature. That's garbage. Education, health, citizen happiness, residential levels, wind, pollution, traffic. There only seems to be a lot of noise pollution at the moment around this area just due to... I don't understand why there's a lot of noise pollution in the commercial area. Never normally is. So I'm going to place the industry area over here because it's out the way if they want that. Population. We have outside connections. As long as it doesn't get too busy, I'm not bothered. Road status is fine. I may stick another road depot on this side, and as you can see, there's a lot of traffic on the highway. I've just realised one major flaw in my entire city design. Oh, am I actually using day and night mode? Let me just sort that out for now. obviously while I'm building classic sunlight colour, classic sunlight intensity, classic stock LUTs, it's fine. Who's day and night cycle? Well, that's actually supposed to bring it back to what it should be. Classic fog colour for after dark. Set all to after dark. All to classic. So you can set it all to classic or you can set it all to after dark. With that mod. So that's not going to go back to day and night. Which... Okay, just let me put that on. So I need to obviously wait. I mean, that looks really, really nice. It looks a bit strange and weird at the moment, but I can sort that out in the end. So I've just realised one major design flaw in my entire thing. People are going to have to come right down the highway to then turn back up, or come down to here like so, like they are doing, as you can see, and turn back round. I forgot to put a connection in, didn't I? Which I don't mind them doing that at the moment. It'll help. It helps with the slight issue. But what I may eventually do is actually put a bridge across. Like, maybe put, I don't know, maybe a bridge or a tunnel under here. Didn't really think about that when I placed the snow dumps, did I? No, I didn't. Which kind of, I shot myself in the foot. So I'm like, yeah, dumbass. Pure dumbass. So that doesn't help. You know, shooting yourself in the foot with this whole design. Because obviously when I started the city quickly, I did it off camera. Very, very quickly, just to get it sort of the road layout ready, which I'm not bothered. What I think I actually should do though is, because these guys will not be happy about the heating, that they've not got any. So what I probably will do is actually just, because it's a cold scenario, I better put the heating in. Just you know, I just want to sort of keep my citizens happy. Well, if they've got heat, then they can't complain they are cold, because I imagine by chirper they are. So if they've got heating, then that helps a bit more with like them not complaining. It may move people in knowing that there is heating within that. They can have heating within the homes. And I actually don't know how the heating works properly. So as you can see, the heating, as soon as I click that, the heat should effectively, there you go, start to heat up. And for any reason, if there isn't any heat, like so, I may have missed bits. So heating consumption is 14 and that. So why do we have high crime? So we clearly have a high crime rate. No idea why, but let's shove in. I forgot I've got toll booth. I'm not sure why they're under there. I may put in a toll booth and actually what's these? Directly onto 6-lane avenue comes with 4 patrol cars. Okay. So reinforce your highways with these. So I could, for decoration wise, put in toll booths. Not entirely sure why it has to be placed at a roadside. But for now, I'm going to put in a capacity of, what have you got, 25. So you're quite tiny. You're teeny. I'm going to place you directly there. You've got 6. You've got 25. And I better put in some healthcare. So large advanced creme. I might put you there, because then at least you're covering that. And then a hospital. And I always use, I don't know why, I like the look of that hospital. I know it's a huge hospital, but I just like it. Right, so that's got heating all the way down there. Let's go there, let's go there. And then hopefully now the crime rate should get reduced. Why have they gone there? There's no crime. So that should knock crime rate on the head. That shouldn't be bad in theory. So I've got a little demand for that. I just want time to speed up, so I want it to come back to daylight. I do like after dark though. and how the game looks. I mean, realistically, we're still in nighttime. I don't want to be in nighttime. I want to go into daytime. So what I could actually do is just thinking about this. Is people want to get across to the other side. Oh, bear with me a moment, guys. My game's just... There we go. What's that? That's a 2-lane highway. You're on National Road. So what I could do is bring you I don't want it to connect. That's the thing, I don't want this to snap now, so I don't know. Let me that's why I prefer daylight, because then I can see what I'm doing. Oh, you need water. Hang on. That should have water and heating. There you go. So we're going to come back into daylight pretty shortly. There we go. Stop. Right, so now I'm going to see if it'll let me do what it didn't like to do before. So if I now take off use day and night cycle, that might just keep it. There we go. In daytime, that's what it was waiting for, and that's what I was waiting for it to do. So now I need more residential demand. So if I just do that and take 2 away. Like that. I don't know why I want to keep these clear, but I do. So that should be fine. I know what I haven't got schools, and obviously if I do industry over here, then I'm going to need public transport. But what I want to do is just work out how to link because what I could do is come here and then 1, 2 under here, like so. 1, 2. come out. Ah, you don't like that. What I could do is do that, but then do this if it will let me. Like that. And effectively what that does is then makes that a two-way. But then there is the issue of how am I going to get from here? Well, they can come off here, so that's fine. Graphics are going a bit dodgy. No idea why. So what they do is, let me just page up twice, is they can come off there and go around and turn down under there and come out there, but then it's still one way, so that's not going to work. So what I'm thinking doing here is just upgrade that bit to a national road. So then if they need to come in that way, they can do. And obviously if they want to go over there. No idea why they're going to go that way. But then what I might do is actually upgrade that bit to a national road, because people need to get can't upgrade. Okay, let's try that maybe. So what are you? I think you're a road. Oh, you're the road maintenance vehicle. That's fine. So we haven't got any snow. So I don't mind that we've got that. So the residential demand, and that's another reason why for the block build, because the electricity will pass down and through. So yeah, I'm just building up slowly. So I do want, like I say, I do want to do industry. Yes, I know to click on existing road. When I want to do public transport, I don't know what what's that? Oh, it's cable car, it's fine. Monorail. I don't need any of this yet, apart from I want to do a cargo. It's a cargo hub with the train tracks. It's a cargo hub. No, it's a cargo hub. So what I want to do is actually do a. Cannot connect to route. Ah, so you're not gonna actually let me put one in there then. Okay, well that buggers that plan up. The cargo route will have to come down here then. So that means the harbour, where I originally intended to plant the harbour, I can't have it. But can I actually do a pathway that it'll come down? If I join it to there and join it to there, will you actually let me now put a cargo hub down here? No, you won't. Well, that's pretty annoying. So that's that. Metro will be a good one to do. Trams will be nice. Ooh, garbage. I didn't saw the garbage out, did I? Let's see now. Where are the train lines? I'm sure there is a train line somewhere. Excuse me a minute, I'm going to sneeze. Apologies. So we have a lot of train coverage, so that won't be too much of an issue. On the other hand, I haven't got any garbage problems. So what I might actually put on this side is the large advanced incineration plant, and that's what I have 2 landfill sites for now. It should take care of garbage. I've noticed there's a snowplow in use. You're just road maintenance. And there is still 1 snowplow in use, but it's tough. If I actually got rid of the snow dumps, these roads would just not, would basically grind to a halt. I do like the look of the little excuse me, I do like the look of the little Mercedes sort of little sprint and road maintenance depots. Vans. Oh yeah, I forgot I got a little mini. I was just trying to see if I can find a snowplow, because I do, because you're road maintenance. There's only 1. Because what I'll do is I'm going to actually shut down the snow dumps. For now. And I want to see how bad the roads will actually get. And it's not for the, well, here comes the garbage trucks, so that's quite handy. There's still a bit of room for growth on commercial, so I don't really need to bother about that yet. Because you will actually start to notice these roads do, if it snows hard enough and long enough, it actually, why have I got Fahrenheit for temperature? Don't like Fahrenheit. Celsius, there we go. Minus 14.8. Jesus, that's cold. Is my game? No, I paused my game. Didn't mean to. Sorry. Like I said, you do start to notice the accumulation of snow and stuff like that on roads. Like, I've just missed a snowplow going in a bit. There you go, there's the snowplow. So let's actually follow this thing a minute. I can't remember which button it is. There it is. So we're now following the snowplow. And it doesn't look like there's a lot of snow accumulated up, but they go around obviously just gritting as well. But you do start to see, as you can see, it seems to be clearing the road. It's weird how it does it, but there's light snow on the road and it's actually sort of clearing them. And you know when it hits snow because you see the there, you see it spraying back up. As you can see, there is a little bit of snow accumulating up on to the onto there, and there's quite a bit of snow like under here and there. So they do work, they do keep your streets. They'll never keep your highways clear. But they do keep the streets clean and like clear as snow and stuff like that. But they tend to dump it in the wrong place. So for now, just switch these on. Excuse me. You never see where they empty it. So let's just switch it off. And with the snowy scenarios, what I like is it constantly snows. So as you can see, there's a hell of a lot of heavy thing there. Really, the residential is already filled up again. There's still not space. I do realise that the reason why I haven't got anything is because I've not got any education. So what I might actually do is make somebody unhappy. So what's that? That's an elementary school. So the capacity on that is 300. The capacity on this is 1,000. So that should make people happy. But just in case the city grows rather rapidly, I'm going to put 2 in. So that is 2,000 capacity. It's 100% uneducated. But I don't know if that 100% is adults or what. That I'm not sure of. That I would need to actually go to here and then education. Nope. Levels is upgrade levels. Healthcare. There's a lot of healthcare availability, but obviously things are just a bit thingy at the moment. Disaster detection there isn't going to be, destruction there isn't, escape routes don't need that. Snow on the roads. So when it snows, this is how you can tell how much snow. That's your condition of your roads. So poor condition, good condition. Any road maintenance lot, they go around and they start checking and fixing and all that sort of stuff. But this is like the coverage level low is grey. And I'm going to let it accumulate up if I can, just to show that graph a little better. So the coverage is all there, and then the conditions of the roads. So that's a better condition, you know, because we're all boosted and working on them. Heat and availability, we have heat production, still not. Terrain height, no leisure activities yet. No districts, which all this I'm probably going to name into one district. I don't use districts that often. Land value is medium. Natural resources. So there's going to be more for commercial and residential. Transport, there isn't any transport. We've got fire safety. Noise pollution, still a bit of noise from that commercial, and traffic at the moment is coping well. A little bit high, obviously high traffic here. That's one thing I never checked. Junctions. So that's fine. I understand why all the traffic. You can adjust your road, so you can make this an entire priority road. No point doing that yet. I wanted city statistics. I can't remember how to get them up. I don't want to do any of that yet. My economy. So I'm spending a bit and I'm getting that off the income. But I'm still not making enough money. I've got a couple of tourists in town, it looks like. So yeah. I'm not sure what is going on with that. What I might do is let me have a look at the zones. I didn't really want to get rid of sort of residential areas. That should increase. A bit more. And is that the one for tourists or not? See, the problem is if I put that in there, that increases the land value. But now I'm gonna have to Let me zone another block of residential. And then I mean, it's not like they can't, you know, walk to places. I might set up a little hub, bus hub. As you can see now, the roads are getting a bit more. They're not getting covered enough to warrant. I'm sure I could actually. Was it that population? 67 people. I'm losing people at the moment. That's just because of what I did. There it is. So, start on the roads in condition. So these are in good condition because obviously they've been out and been cleared. And they're still low, so just like I say, I'm going to let that build up more, and I know that graph does work. So what I need, what I'm thinking about is I need a high school. I need to just see which zone's what. Yeah, I'm going to put in a high school. Keeps people happy then. 462 and the capacity is 1,000. There's nobody eligible for universities yet, so I don't need them. I've got low crime rate, good policing. Fire safety is not really an issue at the moment. Excuse me. So I don't really have to bother with that too much. Oh god damn, I forgot about E3. Looking forward to E3 mind. But I forgot about E3. Right, so that commercial demand's going down, the temperature's going down, so that needs more power for heating, but we have enough of that. I'm probably going to start making a little bus hub. I think might help. Because I want industry area here, but I want cargo terminals there. I was gonna do something down here as well, wasn't I? So let me check if I can actually put a cargo hub down here. You're an airport, didn't want you. Cargo hub. What's the difference between a cargo hub and a cargo hub? Cargo hub it combines the functionality of it. That would be a no, I can't stick a cargo harbour. I can stick a cargo harbour. There. So I may create industry there. I don't. Problem is I don't want to put industry that side, but I do and I don't, because I want industry over here. because then I want another industrial area eventually to go there, because I know I can't have anything there. It's an awkward map, I'll give it that. It is. It's a nice looking map, but it's a bloody awkward one. Right, so the demand for that's gone down. Well, you've got enough space now to build with. But I'm, like I said, I'm gonna make a quick quick bus line. I'm probably gonna keep you there. And to remember how to do this, what I'm gonna do is, even though people have jobs, people may have jobs up here, so, and then, yes, I know you need water. So how are you actually going to, oh, you're going to go right down the bloody highway, aren't you, to the bridge? To that, you're going to go turn you around? Have a look. That's fine, I don't mind them going down the highway to go down the bridge, but if I actually had laid that road out a bit better, I don't understand why it didn't. I wonder if it'll... Oh, there we go. That's fine. I was hoping it was going to go down to... That's residential. That is residential. We'll stop there. And I can't go any further than that. I could have done with sticking that a route to the hospital as well. That don't matter. I'll work it out. Right, so quickly is what I'm going to do is I'm going to click here, and I'm using a mod. Obviously, since mass transit, you cannot do the updates of, you know how many passenger stops and everything, but this is more of just a little bit of an kind of like an update sort of to what they put in, to what the people put in place. So I'm not entirely sure what the prefixes are. No idea what that is. So that's an airport blimp. I could have used blimps and stuff like that. Right, so it's got 6 stops on it. There's no passengers at the moment. So you can do day and night, or you can just completely shut down the route. You can do just day only, or day, just a night route, which I like the idea of. You could always do that. But then if I click here, now this is where it gets interesting. So it tells you how many people are actually going to be using it. So I can just do... I've got to be careful I don't touch any keys that I need to use. So for now it's got 6 stops. So if I just put on 2 buses, right? And then I'm not entirely sure what this is. Oh, that's just a colour change of the line itself. Okay, that's handy to know that. Let's do a light blue, like that, colour blue. So you obviously rename, blah blah, use auto name, pick from colour palette. So if you do auto name, Thompson Street, Willow Street, and that is the generated name. So that's fine. So that knows exactly what route, that tells me what route I'm exactly going to do. Well, not going to do, but what route it's going to do. So if I now get rid of the transport thing like that, quickly jump into the water and heating, click that, that's done. And then what you should see, there you go, 1, 2. So there should not, there you go. Got the depot previous selection. So no more buses are going to come out of there. Which is a good thing. So if you've noticed, the more traffic runs down a road, the clearer it becomes, which is weird because this is actually accumulating. And this must be a busy street at the moment because the roads are pretty clear right now and these aren't that busy. So these just go down to where they start. So there's nobody waiting. I think they've done, yeah. So there's no, because there's nobody waiting, they'll just drive on. So another thing you can do is obviously line details. It used to be able to tell you, but there you go, car trip saved, weekly passengers and set. So if you do 0, it could put a ton of vehicles on your lines, which you do not want. And that's not what I wanted, but I was looking for something and I couldn't find it. It could have been, because of the mod, it's a different thing. There still is a way to view. Well, there still was a way to view the... That's fine. So that tells you exactly what road, what stop they're going to go to, and what route they take. I'm guessing it's not going to show me what I wanted it to. So he'll go along here and then he'll turn down. That was interesting. Now, so they do indicate that. Then obviously he's going to come up here. I like the indicators on that. So as you can see, we've now got people here. Which, what I was trying to... What I was trying to get up... Because I can't remember how to do it. So you can rename your bus lines and everything like that. Bus length, effective budget 100%, car trips. I don't know where it is. Which is really annoying. It normally shows. So you can take 70 passengers, but it's quite handy that obviously this road is going to become very busy then if we've got buses running up and down it. But that's why I've only selected 2 buses to run. So there's nobody's down here. Little demand for commercial, but there should still be a bit of growth room, so I'm not too worried about that. And there's still a little bit of growth room for residential. So when the industry comes in, I'll end up doing that. But anyways, guys and girls, I'm going to leave this live stream here. I've run over time by at least half an hour. So for those who are watching live, don't forget to join me at 9 PM for another live stream. If you obviously come back to this page that you're on now, you will see. Actually, this page. Anyways, it'll just come up live now. There'll be another live stream at 9. And yeah, got an itch. Sorry. So thank you for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe, follow us, and support us on Patreon. You know, every dollar counts, or every pound, every dollar. And I shall see you guys and girls 9 PM if you're watching live, and if not, it'll be very soon. Probably tomorrow, actually. Oh well. So, bye for now.